Hi everyone! So the tutorial that I did today was kind of a brown, dark brown, smoky eye with false lashes, which I haven't used in a video before, but I thought that would be fun. I'm really liking these actually. They were so cheap, so I'm glad that I like them. Anyways, a glowy pinky peach cheek, and then a peach caramel colored lip gloss lipstick. Anyways, if you'd like to see how I created this look, then keep watching. Alright, so I've gone ahead and done one eye, and the first thing you want to do with this look is to get as flawless of skin as you can before you start with the eyes. So for me, that meant using the Dior Skin Flash Radiance Booster Pin in Candlelight number 2, and that was just dotted underneath my eyes and then patted in with my finger. I also used Stila Perfecting Foundation Stick in shade A, like the lightest shade ever. Yes, that's me. What I did with this is just swirl it all over and then blend it in with a MAC 188 brush after I sprayed a little Fix Plus on the brush. And then because I do have a couple of blemishes right now, I know I was saying like a couple of videos like, oh, I'm so happy I don't have any blemishes. Yeah, so I have one right there. Yeah, evil bastard. Anyways, so I used my L'Oreal True Match concealer in N123 on the blemishes, and then I took my e.l.f. powder brush, dipped that into MAC Studio Fix pressed powder, dipped it in and just buffed it all over. So my freckles are still showing through a little bit, which is fine, I don't mind that. Just the overall idea was to get rid of any blemishes, redness, discoloration, anything like that. So let's get started on the eyes. First thing I'm going to do for the eyes is prime, and I'm using Urban Decay's Primer Potion. And that's just going to go all over the lid. Blend in with the finger. Okay, next for my brows, I want to keep the brow fairly simple and natural, nothing too dramatic. So I'm just going to brush out any of the excess foundation, powder, anything that might have gotten in there. I'm going to define them just a little bit. This is the Lancome. You see how tiny this is? Been using it forever. The Le Crayon powder powder pencil for the brows, and this color is taupe. So just kind of fill in any patchy areas. And then to set that, because I've been noticing like this little part right here, it always dips down, and it's really, really annoying. So I'm trying, I've had this for a while, the Stila Brow Polish in Fair. And I kind of just rediscovered it. It was in with my mascaras, and I figured why not, if it'll help that little bit from coming down throughout the day. So yeah, just naturally defined brows, maybe a tiny bit darkened if you want. Mine usually just darken no matter what I put on them because they're so light already, but just don't go overboard. So the palette that I'm using today is actually one that I got as an extra in a swap on Makeup Alley. And this is from Estee Lauder. So that's just a matte dark brown. This is like a slightly shimmery taupe color. That's a slightly shimmery ivory. And then I'm also using this one, which is a very, very slightly shimmery medium to dark brown. So I'm going to start by taking just kind of a fluffy, smallish brush. And that one's going to go into this slightly shimmery taupe shade. And that's going to go on the inner third of the lid. I'm just going to pack on the color right there. Just tap off the excess so it doesn't fall all over your face. Next, I'm taking a very small highlighting brush, pretty fluffy brush, and that's going to go into that ivory, slightly shimmery shade. And that's just going to go in the tear duct area. And this isn't overly shimmery, because I think when you're trying to do a more sultry, sexy look, if you pack on the shimmer, it kind of goes more into like the I'm going out to the club tonight look, which is fine if that's what you're going for. But and then once you've got that packed on pretty good on the inner part, you're going to drag that up right underneath the brows. And that's going to act as our highlighting shade. Again, nothing overtly shimmery for this look. Okay, next I'm taking one of my Too Faced teddy bear brushes. This is just like a crease brush. And that's going to go into this medium brown, slightly shimmery shade. Just going to dab it in there, tap off the excess, and that's going to go right in the crease. Start at the outer corner and work that into the inner corner. Okay, and bring that down just a little bit in the outer corner. And I'm just going to take my Stila number 9 brush, which is just a really fluffy blending brush, and blend that with the highlighting color. And also on the outside, just so there's no harsh lines right there. Next I'm going to take a pencil brush, which I find really useful for the outer V, and that's going to go into that dark matte chocolate brown. And just pack on some of this color in the outer V, and we're going to bring this in about 1/3 of the way. Okay, and then go over that just in the middle to blend that that taupey shade that's right here with the chocolate brown. Not too much though, because you want to keep most of that drama. Next step is to take a dark brown eye kohl, and this is Lancome's Le Crayon Kohl in Black Coffee. And I'm going to line the entire upper lid and also the upper waterline. For me, it helps to look away from the mirror, by the way. Okay, and then the lower waterline. And this is also going to go underneath to line the bottom lashes. And that's not going to go all the way in. It's going to go about 3/4 of the way in. And without cleaning it off, I'm just going to take that Cinema Secrets, this is my pencil brush that I was using earlier, and I'm going to use this to run over the eyeliner and just smudge it a little bit. So then I'm going to take the same pencil brush, and that's going to go back into this shade. It was the brown, slightly shimmery shade, and that's going to go right over the smudged eyeliner on the bottom lash, or the bottom lash line. So next I'm going to put on some false lashes, and this is a set I got from Paji. I just got it at the Dollar Tree. I've never heard of that brand before, but anyways, I'm going to take just a full strip and cut it in half, and just use these on the outer part of my eyes. So when I come back, I will have those on. Okay, so now that I've got my false lashes on the outer part of my eyes, I'm going to be using CoverGirl's Lash Blast in, I'm sure this is very black. And I'm going to use that all over just to make those false lashes blend right in. And I'm going to use 2 coats of this. And then very carefully, because this is kind of a ginormous brush, I'm going to do a little bit on the bottom lashes as well. Okay, so that's it for the eyes. Next, moving on to the face, I'm going to take some of Lorax Caribbean Heat Bronzer and just take a Too Faced, this is a teddy bear brush, so just any bronzing brush, whatever you're comfortable with. Don't put too much product on there. I'm just going to kind of define a little bit, like the hollows of my cheeks, just to warm up the face a little bit. So the blush I'm going to be using is from Jane. It's their Be Pure Mineral Blush in Rose Satin. It's a slightly glowy peachy pink, more on the peach side. And I'm going to concentrate most of that color on the outer part of the cheeks. Lips are really simple. I'm just going to take like a nudie caramel lipstick, and this is Personality from L'Oreal Color Juice. These are actually discontinued, but just any caramel nudie shade you can find. And then I'm going to put a sheer peachy colored gloss. This is from Stila. It's their Lip Glaze in Apricot. And that's just going to go right over the lipstick. Alright everyone, so this is the finished look. Very sultry, I think. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and thanks again for watching. Bye!